Step Live here at Bletchley Leisure Centre with this D1 matchup between the Milton Keynes Breakers and Derby Trailblazers. Derby Trailblazers currently in 7th place with after playing 8 and 10 points, and the Breakers currently in 5th place, having played 9 on 12 points. So it's going to be a really close game. I think if you're a neutral watching this one, I think it's going to be very exciting. So just going through your team lineups for Derby today. We have 0 is Burr, wearing 3 is Walker, 4 Brown, 5 Pastor, number 7 May Thompson, number 12 Norman, number 13 Connor Washington, 14 Lawrence, 22 Kath Maraja, and wearing 30 and your captain for Derby is Marsden. No changes and no injuries, I should say, for the Breakers, so a full squad for them. Mike New Jr., Thompson, Jackson, Baker, Gregory, Oates, Freckleton, Williams, Dietrich, Formaloza, Wilson, and of course your captain for the Breakers is Jordan Spencer. So we've got tip-off in 3 minutes, 15 seconds, so not long. I did hear on the grapevine that Derby do have 1 or 2 injuries, but they seem to have quite a good squad with them today. And for the Breakers, I've noticed that Xavier Wilson has his right hand strapped up. Obviously, it's not going to stop him from playing, but whether it affects his shooting or not, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, this is the last game for both teams this year. Next game up for the Breakers is in the new year, 3rd January. So really early into the new year will be the first set of games for D1. Earlier today, we saw the Milton Keynes Breakers women here at Bletchley Leisure Centre. They took on Nottingham Wildcats, and they had a very, very convincing win over them. So they go into 2026 on a really good run of wins and top of the table. Tomorrow we have a home game for the Milton Keynes Breakers second team, the men's team. That is going to be actually played at Shenley School, and rather than Bletchley Leisure Centre, and that is a 4:20 tip-off. We will be covering that game live, and that one will be from 4:15 in the afternoon. And don't forget, if you are watching, hit subscribe and give a like, and that helps the channel grow and helps the channel keep going. And we appreciate all your support. So as both teams head to the benches. Of course, Milton Keynes Breakers coming in off a really big win last weekend away to Worthing Thunder. They won, I think it was by 24 points in the end. Which was a really, really good performance for them, especially being away. And Worthing, who we know have been putting together a really good run of wins, are, I think it's top 3 or top 4 at the moment in the D1 table. So whether they can continue with this win, let's wait and see. So just under 30 seconds till top off. I'll let you know the starting 5 when the players come out. it looks like your starting five for Derby is Burr, Washington, Walker, May Thompson, and Pathmar Raja. And for Milton Keynes Breakers is Spencer, Wilson, Jackson, Thompson, and Dietrich. That has been the Breakers starting five for the last 4 games. So I think Coach Stanley has finally found his starting five, and he's happy with obviously having lost Chris Tywer, who was one of our starting five. He was a big man and used to win the tip-offs. Coach Stanley has had to do a little bit of adjusting. And we have Wilson up against Walker for tip. Derby wearing their royal blue with white, and Milton Keynes Breakers in their classic red and white. Let's go. Derby win the tip. Pathmaraja finds Burr. Back to Pathmaraja. Into Walker. Walker for the 2. Yes, it drops. So first points on the board go to Derby. 4. And a steal there for Pathmaraja, and an easy drop for him. Spencer was passed it to Dietrich. Dietrich didn't have his eyes on the ball. So Breakers go again. Lots of noise here at Bletchley. Into Dietrich. 8 on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, and no good for Jackson. As Derby make another steal. Pathmaraja. Into Walker. Still with Walker, turning, and a nice layup for him. 6-0 to Derby. Strong start for them. Big ball down court to Thompson from Spencer. And bucket doesn't drop for him. Blocked there by Walker for Derby. May Thompson. And Walker for the 3 points. Not getting it. Rebound to the Breakers. Wilson. Spencer. Still with Spencer into the paint. And a block again by Derby. Great defensive start for them. And we've got Burr into the paint and a block there by Wilson. It's going to be a defensive game, this one. Jackson for 3. Off the rim. Nobody in the paint to get the rebound for the Breakers. So still 6-0. Pathmaraja for Derby. Still with Pathmaraja. Finds May Thompson. And the long 2. Drops it. Actually, it was a 3. Both feet were out. So 9-0 to Derby. Wilson. Jackson. Wilson, the 3, nowhere near. And again, we don't have anyone under the hoop to get the rebound. Connor Washington for the Trailblazers. And they've lost it. Jackson for the Breakers. Oh, and May Thompson. Timeout is called by the Breakers, understandably. 9-0 down already. A really good defensive performance by Derby. When the game resumes, it will be a put-in at the base for the Breakers. May Thompson had the interception there, but it came off him at the base. So I don't know if Derby have had, if Milton Keynes have had too many mince pies this morning. But it's not a good start for them. So breakers out first, and no changes for them. Same with Derby, no changes for them, and it will be a breakers call. So inbound from Dietrich to Jordan Spencer. And the two, just drops. First points on the board for the breakers. 9-2. 7 minutes to play. May Thompson. Burr. Walker. Pathmaraja. Back to Walker. In the paint, Walker goes, and he gets the two. He's going to be the man under the hoop for the Trailblazers. Well, he's a big guy. Thompson. Jackson's going in for the paint for two, and it drops. 11-4. Washington. Still with Washington. Washington for the three. Off the rim and out. Jackson gets the rebound for the breakers. To Wilson. Thompson for three. Yes! Breakers needed that. 7-11. Still to Derby. Pathmaraja. Washington. Washington for three. Drops for him. 14-7. Derby still going strong, not missing a bucket yet. Wilson, Thompson. Still with Thompson. The two. No, off the rim. Derby's rebound. Washington. Over to Pathmaraja. Great take by him. Walker. And it's a steal by the breakers. Spencer finds Dietrich. Into Wilson. Thompson. To it. Oh! Doesn't get the bucket, but he gets the foul. So with 5:07 on the clock, 14 to Derby, 7 to the breakers. Double substitution for the breakers as Freckleton checks in. No, sorry, just the one. Dietrich checks out. Thompson sings his first. Not the second. So 8:14 to Derby. Pathmaraja. As he drives into the paint. Looking for Walker, not getting it. And the football comes off Walker at the side. Breakers ball. So Jackson finds Spencer. Still with Spencer, go! Drops the two. 1 point game. 14-10 to Derby. 4.5 to play. Pathmaraja. Burr. Still with Burr. He goes into the paint and a block by Wilson. That's a few blocks there by Wilson doing his defensive duties. He is going to check out, and Gregory checks in for the breakers. Baseline ball to Derby. 10 on the shot clock for them. Into Walker. Cross courts to Washington. He doesn't get his two. Rebound to Jackson. Finds Thompson. Back to Jackson. Spencer looking for the block. Still with Spencer. 10 on the shot clock. Long two. Off the rim. Rebound Burr. And a steal there by Gregory. finds Jackson. Still with Jackson. Oh, and a good block. Gregory's rebound. Yes! Strong play there by Gregory. That's what we're missing. 14-12 to Derby. 2-point game. Athmaraja. Into the paint for the two. He gets the foul. No bucket, but foul is called. So just over 3.5 to play. It is 14 to Derby Trailblazers, 12 to the Breakers. And Jackson checks out for the Breakers and Ben Baker checks in. So Athmaraja at the line. Drops the first. Two for Athmaraja. So 4-point game, 16-12 to Derby. Freckleton. Spencer. Thompson. Back to Freckleton. Still with Freckleton. Into Baker. Out to Spencer. Spencer for three. Dropped! 1-point game. 15-16 to Derby. 3:08 on the clock. Athmaraja. Washington. Oh, and a foul is called! Charging foul. So Breakers get back possession with 3 minutes exactly to play. It's a 1-point game in favour of Derby. Ben Baker inbounds to Freckleton. Spencer. Freckleton, Gregory. Thompson for three. Drops the three. First time this game, and the Breakers are leading by 18-16. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Timeout called. Wow, what a start to the game. Breakers, I think they must have digested those mince pies they had this morning. Really slow start from them. Derby leading the game 9-0 at one point. They came out absolutely on fire. Breakers, like I said, digested those mince pies and now getting to it. Matt saying, yeah, terrible start. Absolutely was for the Breakers, but definitely ending the first quarter on a high. So that's really good going. Derby's defensive blocking has been fantastic this first quarter. And I think that's not helped the Breakers find some space. And also under the paint, we didn't have much rebounding going on defensively or offensively until till Gregory came on. But down the other end, we did have Wilson with quite a few blocks going on. So that kept the scoreline down for Derby, but we're going to have a cracking end to the first. So 2:45 left on the clock, 18 to the Breakers, 16 to Derby. No changes for Derby and no changes for the Breakers. So let's see how this quarter ends. It will be Derby's possession into Washington. To Walker. Athmaraja. Burr. Walker. 7 on the shot clock. Still with Walker. And they lose it. Oh! Gregory couldn't keep hands on it. For the Breakers, it goes out at the base. Possession back to the Trailblazers. So not sure what we're waiting for. So 5 on the shot clock for Derby. Thompson for 2, no. Spencer's rebound, long ball down to Gregory. Oh, and he doesn't get it, but they get the rebound. Oh, and they can't keep hands on it. It's Derby come on, and a steal by Baker. This time finds Gregory to Thompson, back to Gregory. Oh, storming! What a play there by the Breakers. Derby go again. Pathmaraja in the paint, finds Walker. Back to Pathmaraja for two, doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound, goes again, and the foul is called. I think that was Freckleton on Pathmaraja that time. So 1:47 left to play, 20 to the Breakers, 16 to Derby. Double substitution for the Breakers. Wilson checks in, New Junior checks in, Gregory out, and so is Thompson. And for the Trailblazers, Walker and Burr are off, and on is Norman and... Oh, can't see his number, so I shall let you know in a minute. So Pathmaraja, first one is in. It's Marsden is on for Derby. This is the second one. So Breakers go again with Freckleton. 1:42 on the clock. Spencer. Wilson. Baker. Still with Baker. Doesn't drop the two. Rebound to the Breakers. Oh, and Wilson gets his layup. 22-17. 1:22 on the clock. Washington. May Thompson. Pathmaraja. To Marsden. Washington. 10 on the shot clock for Derby. Out to Norman for three. Shoots three. 2-point game. 22-20 to the Breakers. 1 minute to play. Freckleton. Wilson. Spencer. Spencer for three. Drop! Spencer's having fun on court tonight. 4:25-20. 40 seconds to play. Pathmaraja. May Thompson for three. Off the rim. Rebound Breakers. New Junior finds Spencer. Back to New. Still with New, he loses it. No, he keeps it. And Ben Baker. Into the paint. Looking for somebody. Wilson. For two, easy. That one was easy. 15 seconds. Derby have to go quick. They're going to run the clock. 27-20 to the Breakers as it stands. Pathmaraja. Still Pathmaraja. Baker doing his job. Pathmaraja for two. Not getting it. And time out. That is it. No basket for Marsden. So the first quarter ends 27 to the Breakers, 20 to Derby. What a turnaround it's been. Okay, so with the mince pies digested, we are going to have a cracking second quarter. With Derby in 7th place in the table as it stood prior to this game, and the Breakers 5th in the table, with only a 2 points difference between them in the D1 table, it was always going to be a close matchup. So if you're watching, let me know who you're supporting today, and if you're a neutral, this is going to be a great watch for you. And don't forget, hit subscribe, hit like. It just keeps the channel going and allows us to keep streaming you your favourite Milton Keynes Breakers games. So Derby out first. And no changes for them, so they are starting with the team they ended the first quarter with. And we'll see what Coach Stanley does with the Breakers. So it looks like same team for the Breakers as well, starting the second quarter. Spencer, New Junior, Freckleton, Wilson and Baker. So Breakers ball, Freckleton, Spencer, Wilson, New Junior, still with you. Wilson, Spencer, 10 on the shot clock. Wilson, 2 for Wilson. Strong play under the hoop for him. 29-20. May Thompson, Norman, Marston, still with Marston. Half Faraja, 7 on the shot clock. Marston locked 2 off the rim. Rebound to Freckleton for the Breakers. Still with Freckleton. New. Freckleton. Spencer, a 3. Drops another one. 12-point game, 32-20. Maraja. Norman. What are Derby going to do? Washington. Marston. 8 on the shot clock. And they've lost it. They've lost it. It's a steal for Spencer. Finds Baker. Yes! Great windmill there from Baker. 34-20. Washington to Marsden. Back to Washington. 9 on the shot clock. Akbaraja into Marsden. 6, 5. Out to May Thompson. 2, 1. No fouler, no basket. Shot clock violation called. Oh no, actually, the ref has given an offensive foul. Spencer's having fun today. Offensive foul called. So Breakers will have the possession. 8:07 to play. 14-point game to the Breakers. Freckleton. Spencer. Still with Spencer. New. Oh, what a block there by May Thompson, but Wilson gets it back and he dunks it. That was a good block by May Thompson, but he couldn't hold it. So 38-20 to the Breakers. Washington into the paint himself for 2. Doesn't get the bucket, but the tip-in goes in for Derby. 36-22. Baker. Still with Baker. Freckleton. Spencer. Back to Freckleton for 3. Oh, off the rim. May Thompson with the rebound for Derby. Washington. Still with Washington. In the D, in the paint. Still with Washington. Looking for his options. Not much movement for Derby, but he's going to go himself. 2 in the foul. That was Freckleton on Washington. So 6:55 to play, 36-24. Washington goes to the line. Substitution for the Breakers. Freckleton checks out and Dietrich checks back in. And we have Washington at the line. Drops 1. So 36-25. Spencer for the Breakers. Wilson. Baker. Still with Baker. Still with Baker. And no. Oh, I thought it came off Walker last, but ref disagrees, and it will be Derby's ball. So Connor Washington. May Thompson. Norman. Back out to Connor Washington for 3. It drops. 36-28. Baker for the Breakers. Oh, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Dietrich. Wilson. Thought about the 3. Into New Junior. Turns for the 2. Drops the 2. 10-point game. 38-28. Athmaraja. May Thompson into Walker and foul called. Wilson on Walker. And a substitution as Baker checks out for the Breakers, and back on is Jackson. And it wants to be Derby's baseline ball. Inbound Norman. All the way out to Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Still with Washington. 5, 4. Walker, he's going on his own. No bucket, and the offensive foul is called. So still a 10-point game. 5:37 left to play. So, New Junior. Still with New Junior. Jackson. Jackson for 3. No off the rim, and the rebound stays with the Breakers. That was Dietrich. Quick hands from him. Spencer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. New Junior, no, another rebound. For Dietrich, Spencer's 3. No. Wilson, no. Ball not dropping on that play for the Breakers. Down the other end, May Thompson gets fouled. That was Spencer on May Thompson. 5:01 left to play. So May Thompson to the line for Derby. And a substitution for the Breakers. New Junior is off. And Thompson is on. May Thompson misses the first. Sorry, got the Derby players blocking the shot there. And a second. Nothing for May Thompson on that. So Jackson for the Breakers. Spencer, back to Jackson. 10, 9. Wilson for 2. Yes, easy 2 for him. 40-28. 4:40 to play. Washington. May Thompson. Athmaraja. Still Athmaraja for 2. Doesn't drop. Rebound 2. The Breakers. Jackson. Oh, and that came off May Thompson's foot. Sideline ball to the Breakers. 4:18 to play. Inbound by Dietrich. Spencer. Wilson. Thompson. Spencer. Still with Spencer. 9, 8, 7, 6. Wilson's 2-pointer not dropping. Norman for Derby. Finds Walker in the D. May Thompson. Athmaraja for 3. Off the rim. Rebound Jackson. Long ball down to Dietrich. Back to Jackson. And that's a foul at the bucket. Foul at the 2. 42-28, and Jackson will go to the line. substitution again for the Breakers. Wilson checks out. Gregory checks back in. And Jackson is at the line. It drops. 43-28. Derby's inbound. Pathmaraja. Still with Pathmaraja. Looking for his options. Finds Walker. Back to Pathmaraja. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Norman. 3. Long 2. Off the rim. Rebound 2. Spencer for the Breakers. Thompson. Still with Thompson. The 2. Drops. And timeout is called. This time by Derby. So 3:13 on the clock. 45 to the Breakers, 28 to Derby. So much better second quarter for the Breakers, starting it strong and maybe ending it strong. Derby a little bit slower on the start of the second quarter. I was talking earlier about the league table. Derby, as it stands, have a game in hand over us. So this would have been, I think they'd have played 9 now, and this would have been our 10th game. So they are still looking for this win because they need the points to jump above us, especially with those games in hands. They'll have the advantage. So both teams out, no changes for either team. It will be Derby's ball. And Burr will be inbound. Pathmaraja. Washington. Pathmaraja. Still Pathmaraja. Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Washington for long 3. Doesn't drop. Rebound Breakers. Thompson to Spencer. Back to Thompson. Dietrich for 3. 4 off the rim. Rebound Walker. So 2:38 to play. Washington. Still with Washington, looking for the foul, and he gets it. I don't know if that was Dietrich Wilson. But Washington will go to the line for Derby and shoot 2. Breaker substitution. Spencer is off, but Freckleton is on. 2.5 to go in this first half. Looks like Coach gives Spencer a break. So Washington drops the first. Two for 2 for Washington. 45-30. 2.5 to play. Freckleton. Jackson. Still with Jackson. Out to Dietrich. Freckleton. Oh, I thought it was going to go 3. Dietrich. And it goes out of bounds off May Thompson. Breakers ball. 7 on the clock. 7. Gregory. Thompson for 3. Off the rim. Rebound to Pathmaraja. Washington's 3. Doesn't drop. Back to Jackson. Freckleton. Just under 2 to play. Still with Freckleton. Thompson. Back to Freckleton. Jackson. Hey, Jackson. Shoots 2. 47-30. 142. Pathmaraja looking for the 2. No, it's not going in. Rebound Breakers. Jackson, massive jump by him. Freckleton. Slowing it down a bit. Gregory. Jackson. Still with Jackson. Thompson. And it loose. Keeps it in play. But, oh, and off at the base. Breakers ball. With 1 second on the clock. Oh! Frex threw it straight to Derby's hand. And they lose it down the other end. Missed pass from Walker to Burr. Led off there for the Breakers. I don't know what Freckleton was doing there, passing it straight to Walker, but timeout called by Derby. So 1:04 on the clock, 47 to the Breakers, 30 to Derby. A little bit scrappy the end of this second quarter by both teams. So come down to watch the last game of the year. We can see Coach Beddoe in the crowd. For those of you who are Breakers fans, you will know Coach Beddoe used to be the coach for the Breakers men's team. Really had a great track record with the team, taking them from the 3rd division through to the 2nd, winning it in the 1st season, winning their 2nd in that season. 2 finals, two trophy wins, 2 league. It's just a phenomenal record that he had. So it's good to see him still down and still being a Breakers fan. So 1:04 left to play. No changes for the Breakers. And it looks like there is a change for Derby as Marsden is on. So Freckleton. Finds Gregory just about. Freckleton again. Still with Freckleton. Out to Dietrich for 3. It drops! First 3 in the game for Dietrich. 20-point game. 50-30. 44 seconds. Pathmaraja. Marsden drives into the paint. Looking for the 2. Doesn't get it. Burr gets the rebound and is out of the base. Derby will keep possession. 26 seconds to go. Inbound to Walker. Pathmaraja. 8 on the shot clock. Pathmaraja still. Walker for the 2. Oh, and a tip in from Burr. 50-32, 10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Freckleton for 3. Oh! What an end to the quarter! Freckleton drops the 3 in the last second. 53 to the Breakers, 32 to Derby. What a first half it's been. Slow start for the Breakers. Derby off to a massive start in the first quarter, and Breakers halfway into the first quarter turn it around and just keep flying. You don't have to go anywhere. I will go on mute and we will see you back for the second half. welcome back to the Sports Tech Live. We've still got 5 minutes to go before we start the second quarter. D1 matchup between Milton Keynes Breakers in the red and Derby Trailblazers in the royal blue down the other end. First half ended 53 to the Breakers and 32 to Derby. Well, I hope everybody's all ready for Christmas. All your trees up, decorations done, presents done and wrapped, because it's not long to... I cannot believe it is Christmas next week already. Where has the last 6 months of this year gone? Absolutely flown by. So, of course, this is the last game of the year. Season starts again on the 3rd of January. And for the Breakers fans, we have had our last podcast of the year. That was last Thursday, so there won't be one this coming week. If you are a Breakers fan and you didn't know, we do have a fans forum Facebook page where we do a weekly podcast. We discuss good things, bad things and ugly things to do with the Milton Keynes Breakers. We also do some social stuff. We have some games up there and interviews with the players and things like that. So if you're a Breakers fan and you want to be a part of that, then do go over to Facebook, and it's called Milton Keynes Breakers Fans Forum. So no Breakers banter until the new year. So last two to go off the court for the Breakers here is Oaks and Formalosa. They are two academy boys. It'd be really great to see them get some minutes in this game. We'll see what Coach Stanley does. So 2 minutes until we get the second half underway. And thank you everybody who is watching live. If you could hit a like and hit subscribe to keep the channel going for the new year, that would be really appreciated. Both teams at the benches now with a minute to go. So, starting the second half off of the Breakers is going to be Thompson.
The daughter's ball.
Oh, okay. There you go. If you're his daughter, got a nice one from your dad there. Starting the second half for the Breakers is going to be Spencer, Wilson, Dietrich, Jackson, and Thompson. And for Derby, May Thompson, Burr, Washington, Walker, and Pathmaraja. So let's go. It will be Derby's possession. Pathmaraja. Jackson. Into May Thompson. Out to Washington. 8 on the shot clock. Maraja, 4, 3, no good. Breakers ball. Dietrich. Jackson. Wilson. Thompson for 3. It's the 3. 56-32 and a missed pass there by the Breakers. Gives the ball back to the Breakers. Did I just say Breakers twice? And then a missed pass by Derby gives the ball back to Breakers. Jackson. Spencer. Jackson. Still with Jackson. And off of the foot from Derby, so it still will be a Breakers ball. Inbound by Dietrich. Spencer. Thompson for 3. Off the rim. Rebound Derby. Pass Maraja. May Thompson. Burr for 3. Interrupts. 56-35. Wilson for the Breakers. Jackson. Wilson. Thompson. Dietrich. 10 on the shot clock. Dietrich. 6, 5. Yes, good layup for Dietrich. 58-35. 8:15 to play. Maraja for Derby. To Walker. Burr for 2. Off the rim. Doesn't get it. Dietrich's rebound. Spencer. Still with Spencer. Into Wilson. And the block there by Walker. I'm going to have to go on the other side. I'm very close to the drummer. And a steal by the Breakers. Long ball down to Spencer, to Jackson. Oh, he tried the dunk. He doesn't get it. Oh. I've just come down this side a little bit because I'm very close to the drum and I'm conscious that you may not be able to hear me because of the drum. So, Breakers ball. Dietrich. To Wilson. Back to Dietrich. Oh, to Thompson. The 3. Boom! There's another 3 for Thompson. 61-35. Under 7.5 to play. Pass Maraja finds Washington. Still with Washington for 3. Off the rim. Rebound Thompson for the Breakers. Spencer. Back to Thompson for 3. Oh! He drops another one. 64-35. Connor Washington for Derby, slowing it down a bit. Path Maraja. Burr. May Thompson. 5 on the shot clock. May Thompson with the 2. No. Rebound Breakers. Wilson. Still with Wilson. To Dietrich. Oh, what a block by May Thompson. Great block there by May Thompson. Denies Dietrich down the other end. Path Maraja tried the 2-pointer, didn't get it. Walker got the rebound and he got fouled. That was a fantastic block there by May Thompson. And Walker will go to the line. time. And he drops it. So 64-38, 6:21 on the clock. What has happened now? It's a technical called. Must have been against one of the Derby players. I don't know which one. But breakers carry on. Baker. Dietrich. Thompson. Spencer. Back to Thompson. Dietrich, long two. Doesn't drop for him. Berg gets the rebound. And he storms down the other end of the court. Finds Washington for three. That one drops. 64-41. Long ball to Thompson. Still with Thompson. Out to Spencer. Back to Thompson for three. Oh my gosh, that's another one drop for Thompson. 67-41, 5.5 to play. Pass Maraja for Derby to May Thompson. Into Walker, turning for two. And he gets the foul. Two in the foul for Walker. So substitution for the breakers. Freckleton on, Dietrich off. I really hope you can hear me okay with that drum. Walker gets his basket. 67-44, 5:23 on the clock. Baker. Spencer. Thompson. Spencer for three. Off the rim. Walker's rebound. Finds Pathmaraja. Washington for three again. That one drops. Two in a row for Connor Washington. Freckleton. 20-point game. 67-47. Wilson. Baker to Freckleton. Thompson again. Oh, not this time. Rebound Derby. Washington with it. Washington goes for the three. Off the rim for him. Walker's rebound. Easy two for him. And the timeout is called by Derby. So it is a 20-point game. 67 to the breakers, 47 to Derby. 4:31 left to play. Really good to see a big crowd ending the year off here at Bletchley Leisure Centre. I think it's a sellout. Yep, looks like a sellout to me. So well done to all the fans who've come down, breakers and Derby fans. So breakers out on court first. No changes for them. Same with Derby, no changes for them. So Freckleton, Baker, Thompson, Freckleton, Wilson, into Baker, out to Spencer. For three, Thompson. Oh, off the rim. And Derby keep the rebound. Into Burr. And he gets an easy two. Sorry, I dropped my my mic there. We're back, Baker. Wilson. Ace on the shot clock. South pass doesn't go. Intercepted there by Bertha Derby. Pathmaraja down the other end gets the 2. 67-53. Technical on Pathmaraja. So it looks like Spencer will go to the line for 3. I don't know what that technical was for. Maybe it was something said. I don't know. I didn't see anything.
That is the second technical foul for James Pathmaraja. He is out of the game.
Oh, okay. So that earlier technical that was given, I didn't know who it was for, but it was for Pathmaraja as well. So that's his second technical. Pathmaraja is out. It's a shame for Derby because he's definitely been one of the stronger players for him. But as you can see, he is gone. And to be fair, I don't know what the technicals were for. All I can think of is that something was said, but Spencer is at the line for the Breakers. Oh, this is the first. That is unusual. The Breakers will have the ball with 3.5 to play. Baker, Wilson, Spencer, Freckleton, back to Spencer for 3. Off the rim, rebound Derby. Burr, quick stride down court, and they lose it. Steal there by the Breakers. Freckleton with it. Wilson for 2. No. Baker's rebound and a tip in for Baker. 69-53. 2:55 on the clock. So Walker for Derby in the paint for 2. Doesn't get it. Rebound Breakers. Spencer and Freckleton have a bit of a collision. Foul is called on Freckleton. Breakers will get the ball. So Freckleton for the Breakers. Spencer, Wilson, New Junior. Oh, it doesn't drop. He gets his own rebound. Freckleton, New, Freckleton. Into Wilson. New. Thought about the 3. Back to Wilson. Oh, the 2 doesn't drop for him that time. May Thompson came away with it for the Derby. Oh, Washington nearly lost it there. Still with Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Still with Washington. Out to Norman got a 2 there for Derby. 69-56. Wilson for 2. Off the rim. Oh, and it ball goes out of bounds. Derby's ball. 1:39 left. Inbound to Washington. To Norman, back to Washington. Still with Washington. And the foul is called. Baker on Washington. Substitution for the Breakers as Williams comes on for the first time this game and Wilson goes off. So Derby sideline. to May Thompson. Washington. Back to May Thompson. Long two. Doesn't drop. Williams rebound. Spencer. New. Back to Spencer. Freckleton. New. Baker. Still with Baker. Oh! So it looks like a travel was called. I don't know about that, I've got to say. Odd. But Derby get the ball back. 1:03 left. Washington. Norman finds May Thompson. May Thompson for two. No, Williams gets another rebound. Finds Spencer. Freckleton. Still with Freckleton. Spencer. Freckleton. New. 10 on the shot clock. All the way out to Spencer. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the buzzer! New Junior gets a 3 on the buzzer. 72-56. 14 seconds. Washington. Marsden. Norman. 8 seconds. And it's a steal by the Breakers to Baker. Oh, and he misses it. And the rebound goes to Derby. And that is it. So the end of the third, 72 to the Breakers, 56 to Derby. Derby pulling it back a little bit there. I think with the ejection of Parth-Maraja, Derby are having to rejig a little bit. It looks like Washington is...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner of today's raffle.
Sorry, the announcer's just saying something.
Jordan Spencer Jones. He's going to raffle again, getting ready. Raffle number 104 is... Oh, sorry, correction. I just surprised someone on the count. Number 102, raffle ticket number 102, waving in the air. I can see you over there, gentlemen over there. Congratulations, you just won yourself a good Redmond jersey.
I was just saying, so with Parth-Maraja's ejection, Derby having to rejig a little bit, Washington having to play the role that Parth-Maraja would have. So Derby hit the court, no changes for them. And for the Breakers, Dietrich comes on for Baker. So for the Breakers, it's Dietrich, Freckleton, Williams, Spencer, and New. Spencer finds Freckleton. Still with Freckleton. Williams, back to Freckleton. New, the 3. Drops the 3. 75-56. Norman. Marsden. May Thompson, back to Norman. 10 on the shot clock. Washington. Norman. May Thompson for 3. Oh, in and out. Williams gets the rebound for the Breakers. Freckleton to Spencer, cross court. Williams, back to Freckleton, back to Williams, back to Spencer. Dietrich for 3. Oh, that doesn't drop. Williams gets a great rebound. To Freckleton. Dietrich, 8-7. Shot clock going down. 3, long 2 for Dietrich. That one drops. 77-56. 8:49. Washington. Washington. And he's fouled by Freckleton. So inbound at the side for Derby. Into May Thompson. Still with May Thompson for two. No. Williams again with a rebound. Spencer. Having a bit of fun there on court, Spencer. Dietrich. Freckleton. Williams. 7. Freckleton for 3. Oh! That's 2 threes for Freckleton, and a timeout is called by the Breakers. 80 points for the Breakers, 56 to Derby. 8:02 left to play in this game. So at the end of the game, don't go anywhere, we will be having some interviews with Coach Stanley and a couple of the Breakers players. If there is a specific player that you would like me to speak to, an interview just before Christmas, maybe you want to know what their Christmas plans are, then let me know and I will see what I can do. Tomorrow we will be going live again as Milton Keynes Breakers men's second team play their last game of the year, and that is a 4:20 tip, so we'll be live from 4:15 tomorrow. So no changes for either team, and Derby will get us back underway. Into Norman. Marston. Norman. Washington. Still with Washington, 8 on the shot clock. Burr for 3. Drops the 3. 80-59. Freckleton for the Breakers. Williams. Oh, and the ball goes out at the side, but came off Washington last. Breakers keep the ball. So 10 on the clock for the Breakers. Into Williams. Yes, easy 2 for him. 82-59, 7:15 on the clock. Norman, Marston, thought about the long 2, but drives in for the layup. 2 points for him. He wanted the foul, but he doesn't get it. 82-61. Mew. Williams. Mew. Spencer. Still with Spencer. Oh, the 2 doesn't drop. Oh, and kicked out of bounds by Mike Mew. It's going to be Derby's ball at the side. .6:43 left in the game. Marston. Washington. Washington on his own in the paint, no good. Breakers rebounds. Spencer. Spencer out to Williams. Hughes. Freckleton. Spencer. For 2. Drops it. Nice jump shot for him. Washington, oh, really long 3. Doesn't drop for Washington. I don't know why he went for that option. So inbound to Dietrich, to Freckleton for 3. Oh, Freckleton is dropping them tonight. That's another one in for him, 87-61. Just under 6 minutes to play. Marston. Still with Marston, he loses it. But Bird picks it up. Norman for 3, off the rim. Rebound, New Junior for the Breakers. Freckleton, back to New. Freckleton. Still with Freckleton. Still with Freckleton. New. Dietrich. Spencer for 3. Off the rim. And out inside. Rebound. That was Breakers. Blazers. Trailblazers. Yeah. So it looks like Calvin Oates, one of our academy players, is on for Freckleton. And that is it. That's the only substitution. So Norman finds Walker. Walker is on for Marston for Derby. Norman. Out. 2 points easy for May Thompson there. 87-63. Just under 5 to play. Oates. New Junior. Jackson. Still with Jackson. For 2. Doesn't drop. Rebound Derby. Norman. Burn. Walker. Norman. Into May Thompson. In the paint. For the 2. Foul called. No basket. I think that was Williams on May Thompson. So 4:29 on the clock, and May Thompson is at the line. First one's good. Two for 2 for May Thompson. 87-65. Oates. Jackson, back to Oates. For 3. Yes! And the crowd go mad because obviously Oates is one of our academy boys. Washington, light for light. He says, if you can, I can. He gets a 3. 90-68, 4 minutes to play. Oates. Dietrich. Oates. Dietrich for 2. Oh no, it's a 3! No, it's a 2. I thought it was a 3. Must have had a foot in the line. 92-68. Oh, and nearly a steal there by New. But Burr has it to Derby. Finds Washington. Norman. 6 on the shot clock. 2 pointers and don't win. Oates gets the rebound. Dietrich. Williams. To Jackson. Oh! Tried to tip in, but it didn't quite work. And Burr looks for the 3. He drops that one. 93-71. 3:06 to play. Oates. New. Dietrich for 3. Off the rim. Rebound. Oh! Came off Williams' foot last. Derby's ball. And we do have a substitution as May Thompson goes off. And Lawrence is on. First time this game we see Lawrence. So Washington. Still with Washington, nearly lost it. Still with Washington. Oh, missed pass. Tried to get it to Burr, but went out of the side, so Breakers ball. 2.5 minutes left in this game. 93-71 to the Breakers. Williams, Jackson, New. Still with you. Still with you for 2. Off the rim. Rebound. Walker for Derby. Finds Washington. Long 3 again, Washington. Oh, it doesn't drop this time. Breakers come away with it. Oates. Williams. New. Jackson for 3. He wants a bit of the action. 96-71. Under 2 minutes to play. Washington. Still with Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Finds Walker. Out to Lawrence. Long 2. No good. Off the rim, that one. Oates. 1:25 left in the game. Ben Baker. Williams. Oh, New Junior, is the ball going to be kept in play? Oh, no, it isn't. Off court. And we have another substitution as New Junior comes on. And Formaloza, another academy boy, comes on to see the game out with 1:13 on the clock. And Derby have made another substitution and Pastor is on. Lawrence, long 2. Drops for him. First points on the board for Lawrence. Oates. Formaloza. Oates. Williams for 3. Off the rim. And the foul is called Formaloza on Washington. 45 seconds left in the game. 96 to the Breakers, 73 to Derby. Derby have the ball. Norman into Lawrence. Finds Paston, doesn't get the 2. Williams. Gonna eat away that clock. Oates. 27 seconds. Still with Oates. Still with Oates. Formaloza. Baker. Jackson for 3. Oh, off the rim. Rebound Derby. 7 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. It is a Breakers win again. A really good end to the first quarter of the year. first half of the season. A good end for the Breakers. 96-73. Really hard-fought game by Derby. They started out flying, absolutely flying, but couldn't keep the momentum going. And once those mince pies were digested by the Breakers, there was no stopping them. So a fantastic game. I'm just trying to take my mic off so we can get some interviews. Let them do their handshakes first. Little kiddies are coming on to play. This is where it gets a bit dangerous with all the basketballs. Let them do their handshakes and then we're gonna catch Coach Stanley. And look who it is. It's a referee from Europe. smile.
Yeah, because it's 3 weeks in a row now where we've strung together real performances. So I think that's a big thing for us. You know, it's still not an easy process. Practice is a lot of hard work. But when we come together on a Saturday and we put in a performance like that against a Derby team, you know, they won 2 out of the last 3. They were within 9 or 11 of Newcastle in the fourth quarter. So, you know, it's a big win for us.
It's like the last 2 games, so obviously the Worthing game last weekend and this game, it's coming together.
Yeah, you know, I think you can see a new MK Breakers style of basketball, right? And that's not to say it's better than what was there before or it's worse than what was there before. It's just new coach, new components, but there's a style of play there now, both at both ends that you can tell is how we play basketball.
It is. So obviously we've got a bit of a break, and then 3rd of January is another game. Is there going to be any training or anything over the holiday?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The guys are having to train we're training New Year's Day and on the 2nd, New Year's Eve and on the 2nd.
I was going to say New Year's Day.
No, we can't. I mean, I would have considered it, but we can't get a venue. So yeah, you know, we'll have 2 practices straight into Hemel. You know, whatever Hemel's record says, that's a tough game. So yeah, it'll be a hell of a start to the new year.
But a great end to this year, and a fantastic little run of wins against 2 very strong teams. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What are you doing this Christmas?
We're having some friends over and we're having a quiet one. We were going to go away, but we're going to have a quiet one.
Well, have a lovely one, and we'll see you in the new year.
You too, thank you very much.
Okay, so where are we? Who are we going to get? Where is Mr. Spencer? I always end up with a big crowd around him. Always. I tell you what, let's go and get Mr. Baker and Deshaun, and then we'll come back. Ben, Deshaun, don't run away. Whoa, look at this. Christmas has come early for you both. Fantastic game, fantastic performance. It looks like after the Worthing game last weekend, you guys have kept that confidence and kept that style.
Oh, yeah. We just try to keep the same intensity. Coming from last week, a big win, turned into a big win this week, and that's what we did, clearly.
Very good. And performance-wise, individually, very strong. Ben, you're known for your interceptions and your steals, so really good from you there. How do you think you're going to cope with the break?
I think it'll be good. Just get a reset, relax for a little bit, get away from each other, then come back, relax.
Get away from each other?
No, just, you need a break sometimes, so it'll be good though. But come back and then continue the winning streak. So, yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing over Christmas?
Going back to California to see my family and stuff. So, yeah.
And for you, Deshaun?
I'll be in Milton Keynes the whole break,
You're coming to my house for Christmas.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. We're having games.
Yeah.
We're having big foods. Come tonight. I've already told Chase.
Yeah.
So you're coming to my house.
Say that.
I'm going to play chess.
Undefeated.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll have a great Christmas, and we'll see you both in the new year.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Bye. So we're going to wait for Mr. Spencer. You can see Rachel over there, my co-podcaster. Hey, Missy, you good? Do you know what? I'm going to interview you. What are thoughts on the game?
I thought it was really, really good. At the second half, when they come out, we started to slip a bit on the points, and I was getting really, really concerned, and I was shouting, "Think about the fouls, they're catching up," as I always shout. But we won it. I think we played really, really well. It's really good to see this season the difference now compared to the start. We were saying on the podcast, this wouldn't be an easy game. The first quarter, we got no points in the first few minutes. And then all of a sudden, we just took it out the park and we steamed ahead. Wow, what a game. Brilliant. Jordan was on form. He was
having so much fun out there.
He had the crowd in stitches. We were all laughing with him. It was really, really fun, that last quarter, wasn't it?
It was good. I mean, obviously, we're not having a podcast, so hence the little interview. But yeah, gosh, we're going to have a lot to talk about in the new year.
Yeah, New Year is going to be brilliant, isn't it? We'll have to see what happens, but we go out on a high. This is what we said on the podcast in the week, that we really needed that positive vibe for the end of the season. It's a win. It's a good win. We've got the men's second team game tomorrow, so let's hope that's a win as well. But yeah, I think all the guys are going off to Nando's to celebrate. Yeah, always a Nando's. We love a Nando's. But yeah, really, really good. Are we looking for Jordan to do an interview as well?
I am, and I want to do Jonas as well because I haven't seen him. Every time I try and get near Jordan, he's always like rammed.
Games that we played on Thursday.
Oh yes, yeah, I saw that.
So let's get Jordan.
Oh, wait. I got you. I can do both. Talk to me.
Mr. Spencer, so a fantastic end to the first half of the season. Coming off that win from Worthing, today you really look like you enjoyed yourself.
Trying to have fun with it, really. I think we had to make sure we got a win, most importantly. And I think that was a real collective win. I think everyone contributed. I think we started well and then just carried on. And most important thing is we got a win. We go into Christmas in the top 4. Hopefully, things will go more our way in the second half of the season.
Do you think things are clicking now? Things are gelling?
Yeah, I mean, we're all going through our individual things as a team as well. But as the results are showing, they're starting to click. So maybe that's the case, but we're just trying to take it one game at a time because, some games we've been complacent. We lost to Loughborough, we've lost to Newcastle after being up. So we're trying just not to be complacent in any game.
Okay. What are you doing over Christmas?
I'm at Rachel's. Imagine my mum. My mum's not here. Yeah.
Christmas and we'll see you
Happy
in the
holidays.
new year. Thank you. Okay, where's Jonas? Where's Jonas? Oh, there he is. Jonas, I would like an interview, please.
Okay.
A great end to the first half of the season. 2 really good performances.
Live video real quick. Insert Jordan in a minute, so can you get this at my channel?
Do what, sorry?
I'm going to do this to Jordan, but I'm going to do
Right. Okay. Who is that? I don't know. After a strong win last week against Worthing, does it feel like it's starting to click?
Yeah, I think so. I think one of the big things we've had this year is consistency. We've really struggled to be consistent, and that was our big theme coming into this one. Can we do what we did last week today again? And apart from the first, 2-3 minutes where we started a bit rough, I think we did that. I think we played well together, ball was moving well, and we feel like we've really bought into what we're trying to achieve. So yeah, it feels a lot better now.
I know that obviously we've spoken a little bit before and we said about individually and this, that and the other. And it's hard when you've got your own little individual struggles and then trying to get the team gelling together. But it seems like it's happening.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, we're working hard in practice all the time. We're trying to get better. There's a lot of kinks that we're trying to work out. And it's going to take time with a lot of new guys. So I think we're starting to get to the point where it's working. And I think that shows in the court as well.
So for team confidence going into 2026, big game on the 3rd against Hemel. I know they're not doing so great this season, but we never underestimate Hemel. We should go in with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like you say, Hemel are always really good. They got a lot of good players. But yeah, we're rolling right now. So hopefully we keep that going over Christmas. We've got a few practices before the game. So hopefully we're ready to go when it comes to that.
And what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to go see my family and then go see my girlfriend's family as well. So nice, wholesome one.
Did you enjoy the game on Thursday?
Yes, I was really bad at it, but it was a lot of fun. I was trying to remind me about the game. Yeah. No, it was the reaction one, and I did not do well, but it was a lot of fun.
Yes, good. Have a lovely Christmas. We'll see you in the new year.
Same to you. Thank
you. Okay. I think we've got everybody.
Maybe we should try and get Pete, but I can't see him anywhere.
Where is he? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Get Josh.
Should we get Josh? No, he never likes to be interviewed. It would be good to get someone from management. Josh! You want to do an interview? No, Josh! Fantastic end to the first half of the season.
Yep, really good. Yeah, really good finish. Nice to pick up some momentum just before the break. Team played great. Obviously, 2 big wins in a row, shooting the ball really well. So good. Yeah, good break. Good the break.
Good going into 2026. It'll give the team a lot of confidence.
Yeah, definitely. We got obviously Hemel first game back, which is always a good one. So they'll get some little bit of downtime over Christmas, and then we'll be back in for training, ready for that game.
And what are you doing for Christmas?
Relaxing, eating lots of food.
I don't blame you. Well, have a good one, and we'll see you in the new year. I just shove a mic in their mouth, and then they'll say something. Okay, I think that's everybody. No, Pete's gone, I think, or he's gone somewhere. So, Miss Rachel, that is us. For you're commentating with me tomorrow, yes?
I'm going to London in the morning for some Christmas shopping, but I hopefully will be back, yes, and I will be joining you to do a live podcast for Team 2. Shenley Brookend, 3:20, I believe, is the tip. Don't know. We'll check. Yeah, we'll double check. But yeah, back on live stream tomorrow. So those of you that are joining us, obviously, we'll see you then. But if not, have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And we'll be back with you, the Hemel game, after the break. So thanks again for joining us. Thanks for a wonderful year. And we'll see you again soon.
Thank you everyone for tuning into the Sports Deck. Don't forget, it would be really great and appreciated if you could just hit subscribe and give a like, because it does keep the channel going. We will see you back for the new year.